Alright everyone, welcome to What This Song Teaches You. This is my new series where I listen to a song that I've never listened to before and I try and figure out the parts. So we listen to it together and hopefully I'll show you what the parts are. Today I've picked a song by Luke Combs. It's called Rethink Some Things. I think Luke Combs is really popular with people, so I'm sure you know who he is. Have you listened to him? Let me know if you've got a favourite song. Put it in the comments. And yeah, let's get into it. This is called Rethink Some Things. Just come out, I think, yesterday. Let's get into it.
God almighty, 10 of a body's got me all tore up. I know before I said no more, and no more's not enough. It's tough, cause that game that you playing's ruthless. Not fine every time losing, cause truth is, you're the kind of woman make a man rethink some things. Kinda makes a made of mind stop questioning.
Yeah, this has got a nice vibe to it. Liking this. Nice and upbeat. I think it was doing the same sort of chord progression for most of that, but there's like a nice guitar part. He's layering a few ideas. It was like a B minor, a G, and an A. That sort of thing. But yeah, let me have another listen. There's more going on, I think. I like the start bit. From like the 14th fret, somewhere up high. Oh, there's a riff in there. Didn't hear it. Da 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 boom. Is it that? That's really cool. Yeah, nice. Oh, B minor pentatonic. So yeah, go and learn your minor pentatonic on the 7th fret. It's called the E shape. Go and learn that. It's 7, 10, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, and then 7, 10, 7, 10. Yeah, knowing the scale really helps you to figure out the part they're playing, because they're just playing within the scale, the minor pentatonic. I'll teach you that riff. So it goes. So we're on the G string, we're on the 3rd string, and we're going to play 7 to 9, 7, 9. Then we're going to drop down to the B string, play the 7th fret, and then back up to the 3rd string, the G string, play the 9th fret, 7, 9, 7, 9, little pattern. Then he's just moving that pattern up the scale, which is cool. Good way to improvise and come up with a catchy riff, because it ends up sounding the same. So the next one, it's the same pattern, but we're now on the 4th string, the D string, 7, 9, drop down to 7 on the string below, and then back up to 9. So it's basically the same thing. Then you go up to the A string, the 5th string, and then it feels very similar again. We're going to go 7, 9, back down to 7, and then you do a really quick slide with your 3rd finger from 9 to 7 on the A string. So 7, 9, drop down to 7, and then really quick slide into the 7th fret with your 3rd finger on that A string. Then you just go 5, 7. So start on the A string, 7, 9, drop down to 7, then back up to 9, quick slide back to 7 on the A string, and then 5, 7. So quick slide. then put that together. Loads of 7, 9, 7s. Oh, really good minor pentatonic riff that is. That's a classic. Oh yeah, loving that. Let me try and teach you the chord progression underneath. Yeah, it's a bit too. I think there's 2 more guitars. I think it's something like that. Very funky.
That good God Almighty.
There's a lot going on. Dip down. Yeah, nice. Something like that. That's what I'm hearing. Let me show you how to do that. So yeah, you can do this thing where you put your thumb, and so you could just play a simple version. Play B minor, G to A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then yeah, I think he's layering a few parts. There's a part that goes. It's that sort of thing, and then. So there's all these like thirds and double stop shapes. So you go in, you're on the middle 2 strings, and we've got 9 and 7 on the middle 2 strings. So your first and third fingers. Then you go back a couple of frets, and it's 7 and 6, 7th fret on the D string, 6th fret on the G string, the first string. Then just bar the 5th and 4th strings on the 9th fret. Then we're playing the 7th fret on the same string. So these are just like these are thirds, major and minor thirds, and then these are double stops, which are called little fourths. Sound really cool. And then basically the same thing down here. It's like 5 and 4 on the middle 2 strings, D string, 5 on the D string, 4 on the G string. Then go back to 4 and 2, same 2 strings, and then it's like 7 and 7 on the middle 2 strings, and then 7 and 6. So you got. Something like that. So 1. That was it, and then one more time, and then but then you can do it with the bass note. If you can play the bass note with your thumb. So over the first lot, you've got your thumb on the 7th fret. You basically just, every time you start with like a bass note, and then every time you play these notes, you kind of strum 4 strings. So it becomes like part of the part. Boom, jam, boom, jam. You just have to play the bass note in between sometimes. Yeah, nice. I could maybe tab that out if anyone needs that, but yeah, maybe slow that down. Try and just keep strumming through it. Really cool. So yeah, we got that going on with a little riff. Let's play that and we'll keep going.
That good God Almighty
Oh, cool little chord.
That good God Almighty ten of a body's got me all tore up. I know before I said no more, and almost not enough. It's tough, cause that game that you play is ruthless, not fine.
Nice, yeah, it's the same sort of thing as what we just did. Got this kind of like funk guitar part. So your thumb's on 7. So that, so we're barring like the 7th fret, but we're only gonna hit the 2nd and 3rd string. Yeah, it's quite complicated. This is, you might find this tricky. You're going bass, then hitting 7 and 7 down here. You're barring it. You go down, 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 up. Gives you that sound. Then you hit the bass note up. So you alternate between the bass and this 7 and 7 on the 2nd and 3rd string. Down, 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 up, up, down. Down, 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 up, up, down. Then you've just got to hit the 9th fret on the D string. A bit like Red Hot Chili Peppers sort of vibe. Or like the old funk guitarists. And then it was just back to... So you hit the bass note on 3, 5 and 4, 4 and 2, hit the note, bass note on 5, 7 and 7, 7 and 6, all on the middle 2 strings. So that gives you this. Oh no. Very cool. Yeah, that might be 2 guitar parts playing that, but you might as well do it in one part. It's more fun. Nice. Brilliant. That's a proper guitar part. Let me know what you think of that.
I know before I said no more, and almost not enough. It's tough, cause that game that you play is ruthless, not fine every time losing. Cause truth is, you're the kind of woman make a marry think something.
Yeah, so that must have been the verse. There's a little ending bit, so it repeats that same pattern over and over.
Cause truth is, you're the kind of woman make a
Is it a G?
losing. Cause truth is, you're the
Yeah. It's you probably want to play it down here. So it's sliding from your first finger's on 3 on the 2nd string, and your 2nd finger's on 4 on the 3rd string. And he kind of slides out of that. He probably does it up here. But if you wanted to play the bass note, because you're playing as a G in the bass, you'd want to maybe do it here. So he goes. And then he sings, yeah. Oh, I love that. That's really cool. I think we might be going into a chorus. Let's see what happens next.
Cause truth is, you're the kind of woman make a marry think something. Kind of makes a maid of my stop questioning everything you wanted. Girl, you're gonna make it hard to leave. You're the kind of woman make a marry think something.
I thought I heard the riff, but it's not in there actually. The riff's about to come in. I think it's a similar thing.
Stop questioning. Marry think something. Kind of makes a maid of my stop questioning everything you wanted. Girl, you're gonna make it hard to leave. You're the kind of woman make a marry.
Oh, it's the intro part. That kind of like funkier part we were doing earlier on. It's that. That's your chorus. Like that. The riff has returned. Yeah, and I only did it once. Now we're back into the verse. Yeah, it's getting exciting.
You and we ain't through it all. I try to leave and you get to breathe and make my run away. Stay all wrapped up in your car, play your game, but my heart is exhausted. 'Cause you're the kind of woman make a married think something.
I don't think you did the slide out that time at the end of that.
Make a married think exhausted. 'Cause you're the kind of woman make
Yeah. Just like a G chord.
exhausted. 'Cause you're the kind of woman make a married think something. Kinda makes a made up man start questioning everything you wanted. Girl, you're gonna make it hard to leave. You're the kind of woman make a married think something.
Yeah, nice. We're just repeating all the parts. Really good though. I love that riff. Because we're in B minor pentatonic, you could just kind of improvise some little licks around that over that chord progression, or loop the chord progression. There's a lot of fun to be had playing over this, I reckon. See what happens next. Maybe a little middle section, something.
There ain't much that I can do when you're the flame that I diffuse. I came up not giving in to you.
Oh, there was a good bit there at the end. So middle section. We got G, A, B minor, G, A, back to G. It went a bit quicker. Let me just play along with that so you can see it.
There ain't much that
G,
I can do when you're the flame that I diffuse.
B minor,
I came up not giving in to you.
da, 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 da. Let's try and figure that out.
Giving in to you. 'Cause you're the kind of woman make a married.
There's two guitar parts doing major and minor thirds, like we've been doing this whole time. But it's got descending. It's cool.
I'm not giving in to you.
Do my best.
I'm not giving in to you. 'Cause you're the
Oh yeah, I got one of them. Okay, so the first part, one of the guitar parts, I think the one on the right, is going. We're doing all these shapes again. So put your third and second finger. So your third finger's on the 17th fret of the fourth string, the D string, and then your second finger is on the 16th fret of the third string, the G string. We're basically just going to keep moving back to different shapes. You get two different types of shapes. You get the kind of major version, which is this, 17 to 16. And then if you go back one fret, and then you have to put your first finger in, it becomes 16 and 14. This is like the minor third, the version. And we're basically going to do these two shapes as we move back. So do that first. Then do the exact same kind of pattern, but on the 12th fret. So you can do 12 and 11. And move back to 11 and 9. It's exactly the same. It feels exactly the same as what we did up here. Then we just go back 2 frets, 9 and 7. Then back 2 frets again, 7 and 6. Then this time we're just going to go back to 9 and 7. So it's the scale that is 2, 3, and then the harmony will just be somewhere lower, I think. Yeah, it ends here. No. Maybe there. Go back a bit. Yeah. That's it. So one guitar's doing this, and then the other guitar's going. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm glad I figured that out. That's a really good bit. So 12 and 11 on the this is the second guitar part. It's on the left actually. So 12 and 11 on the same two strings, middle two strings, and then go back to 11 and 9. Then that's the first pair, and then we're going to go between 9 and 7 and 7 and 6. And then finally, we're down here on the 5th fret, 5 and 4, to 4 and 2. And then go back to 5 and 4 at the end. So it's... that one feels a bit nicer, it's not as jumping around as much. So that's your first part, and then what happens is they harmonise with each other and they sound really good. Wonder if I could loop that. 3, 4. Oh no, did it wrong. 3, 4. Oh god. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, when you play those two together. 2, 3, 4. All kind of works over a G chord. Yeah, nice. That is brilliant. Learn that harmony. That'll be endless fun. Okay, let's keep going. We're back into a chorus. Everything you wanted, girl, you're gonna make it hard to leave. You're the kind of woman make them marry something. You're the kind of woman make them marry something. So cool. Absolutely love that. Whoa, there's a final lick. Can we find that? The song that keeps on giving. Yeah. Sure it was that. Exciting. Something like that. Yeah. Bubble da da. Bubble da da ba da da. Yeah. Wow. Let's go back and play that, check it's right. Okay, I've got it. I'll show you how to do that. So you're going to bend the 10th fret on the 2nd string. Then we got a little pattern. 7 on the first string. So we're bend 10, back down to 7, play our 7, then up to 7 on the second string, then it's 10 on that second string, then we're up to 9 on the third string, and then back down to 7 on the second string. So bend 10, then down to 7, back up to 7, then 10 on the same string, up again, 9, back down to 7. Then we're going to bend 9 on the third string, up and down, and then we're bending that up and down on 9, and then it's 7 on the third string, and then up to 9 on the fourth string. So after that bend, 7 and then 9, we're then 7 on that fourth string. Then we're sliding back from 9 to 7 on the fifth string. 5 on the fifth string as well, first finger. 7, 5 on that sixth string. So nice, and then let me just listen to that last bit again. Yeah. The last lick, so 7 to 9 on the fifth string. Little hammer on maybe. 7 on the fourth string. And then hit 7 again and do a quick hammer on to 9 on that same string, the fourth string. Then we go back up to 9 on the fifth string. And then 2 7s on the fourth string. 7 9 7 9. Oh no, 7 9 7 7 9. Quick hammer on. Up to 9. Back down to 7. Play it twice. Wow, that is quite a lick. So you got. Wow, does that end the song? That's brilliant. Oh, da 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 da. Is it that? There's 2 more notes. So ends with 9 to 7 on the fifth string, and then 5 to 2. So. Wow, let's just do that. That sounds like the ending then. Wow! Yes! Wow! This ended up quite a long video again. Wow, so much to that song. I wasn't expecting all that. That was really cool. Proper. I think when I read about him, he comes from Nashville, where you can tell the guitar playing's really good. So yeah, good guitar, good singer-songwriter to check out and learn some of the parts. Like obviously like a full band behind him. What did everyone think of that? I'm going to keep this series going, so if there's any songs that you want me to listen to and try and figure out, put it in the comments, and let me know what you think of this song as well, and the guitar parts. Maybe I need to tab some of that out maybe. But thanks for watching. Goodbye.